Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Atypicals podcast, episode 18. Sal, I see you snickering. Stop that. From that brief little interruption my dear brother is trying to do. As you can tell, he is the guest on this week's episode, along with the lovely Hannah, as you can hear giggling over there. What's up, guys?
Bro, why did you, your focus got messed up? You shouldn't have,
You're reading too into it. This is not a good intro.
I'm just smiling. Where's Kyle at?
Kyle, he's probably running right now.
In the short shorts?
Yes, he's running in his short shorts.
How short?
He wears like thigh highs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas, Hannah.
I like it.
But it's like running shorts, so you just it's just funny. And I've had that discussion with a bunch of times. He's like, "Oh, I probably would have worn them in high school, but because a bunch of people do, but for some reason he didn't. I think it's because he had never done sports before."
Well, and he's a coach now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he runs with the cross country coaches run with their kids.
Is he, when he does cross country, is he basically just flexing on all of them that he can run faster than them?
No, because cross country because you got to keep up with them.
So they're faster than him?
Some of them.
I just feel like
Cross country isn't about speed.
I'm just saying, though, it could be kind of fun to flex on some 12-year-olds if you're a grown man with grown man legs.
Yeah, but that's just why would you do that?
Just for 1 second, just to
Dude, that's like playing baseball against a little league team, and you're a decent player,
smashing a home run on him.
Yeah, dude, that's like the episode of South Park where the Stan is coaching the Pee Wee team, and then they go against the fucking Toronto Maple Leafs, and they just get absolutely fucking smoshed.
I just want to see the shorts.
You want to see them?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have Kyle send you a pic.
Yeah. We will. Yeah, no, we'll post it on the podcast. No, he would fucking hate that.
Every time he says he's going to post something on the podcast page, it's a lie.
Yeah.
At this point, it's a running joke, I feel.
I post stuff. I post the clips and everything.
No, but I mean, when you guys reference something during the episode.
Well, you really got to call me out like that.
I'm just salty that my sign didn't get posted.
It's up.
I know, but I wish
what sign do they need to?
The sign we
You guys got me
sign
for
we
Christmas.
bought him for Christmas.
Oh, and what is that sign?
It's a
Do the
sign
listeners need to hear?
No, well, he talked about it, but he didn't post it.
He wanted to see the logo on even though my logo was all over my Instagram page.
I wanted the sign.
He wanted the sign.
Yeah, we paid hella money for that.
Well, I use it.
That was
it's
a
on my wall.
sponsorship, basically.
Yeah.
You fucking guys.
I need you to read some copy during the show.
You want me to read a copy?
No, some copy, hey, everyone, use the code Atypicals.
Yeah, read a copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you say, read copy?
It's read copy. Copy is a noun.
That's the marketing term for when you're gonna blast some shit.
It's like text.
I've never heard read copy. I've heard we're about to read a copy, but I might have heard it used wrong, I guess. But no, with what was I gonna say? Anyway, into our first topic. So, what's your face from Mandalorian got fired? What do you guys think of that? Gina Carano.
Yeah. Or Gina Carano.
Yeah, the beefy chick on the Mandalorian.
The thick chick.
Yeah, the beefy one. All right, so I know how Sal feels about it, but Hannah, how do you feel about the fact that she got fired?
Well, so her character is dope, right?
Yeah.
Her character is fucking dope. And the way that actress portrays that character is so good, and for so many different reasons.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Disney is a business, right? Mm-hmm. And so if one of their employees says some crappy shit,
yeah,
then it is completely within their rights to say, oh, we don't want to employ this person anymore, right? Mm-hmm. So I definitely disagree with everything that she said.
Mm-hmm.
She, as a person, seems to be kind of terrible.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I do support free speech and she can say whatever she wants to say.
Right.
But then Disney can also be like, fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
we're not going to employ you anymore. So I'm fine with her being kicked out. I hope that this is not the last that we see of Cara Dune as a character. Clearly, this woman is going to be fine. She's going to have a show with Ben Shapiro.
Wait, is that real?
movie.
Yeah, a movie. Oh, not just a show, but a movie with Ben Shapiro.
Nice.
So, like, she's going to be fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole, I mean, when people, especially when they have, like, something like that, I feel like it's just an invitation to, like, alt right or left stuff, but then, which they can, like, get work and appear in. But I don't know. I feel like hopefully she doesn't just brand herself as the alt-right girl, even though that's kind of what people,
Well,
not alt-right, but,
She
the
did
thing
it to
is,
herself.
I was going to say, I don't think that it's other people branding her this way. Like, she's embracing it. She wants to be labeled as this, like, quote unquote, I was censored. That's fake. She wasn't freaking censored. But she wants to be considered this, like, censored actress.
Martyr.
Thank you. Yeah, martyr, exactly. Who's then now going out into the world and, like, being received by hyper conservatives. And I feel like it didn't have to be this way, but, like, if those are her true colors, then so
She's just a fucking idiot. Like, she poked the mouse too many times.
well, yeah, I mean, especially but then here's what the thing.
Well, hold up.
Okay, go ahead.
So, like, she can say whatever the fuck she wants, right? Like, fine. Like, she was saying hella shit, and they didn't give a fuck. She was like, vaccines, voting, like, all this shit. It's like, okay, fine. If that's your opinion, like, you can have your fucking whatever opinion. But then I think what broke it was she posted some shit that was like, in Germany before the war, like, neighbors reported their own Jewish whatever for the blah, 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 blah. Like, how is this any different from today's political climate? And it's like, like, I know, like, the Holocaust is, like, a very, like extreme example that people always bring up about stuff. But, like, it's stupid, like, because literally, like, Jews were, like, rounded up and, like, murdered.
Jewish people.
Yeah, Jewish people. But literally, she's like, they just had a president for 4 years. Like, that's incomparable.
Yeah.
That's like, it's not like there was like a Jewish Führer and then they rounded up Jews. Like, that's so stupid.
Yeah, it is a pretty wild comparison. But what I was going to say is, so, because immediately when she was fired, I immediately thought of when they fired James Gunn for the I know it's different because they weren't active texts or tweets, but it was still, pretty controversial. And then, it was this whole, what about the Guardians thing? Who's going to do it? Is it going to be Taika Waititi? What's going to happen? And then, Disney just brought him back.
Right.
But so then that led me to believe, or I was like, so I wonder what qualifies someone to, like, be worthy of a rehire.
Sure.
Well, the difference there was that James Gunn, when he got fired, immediately, like, every cast member on Guardians of the Galaxy defended him. And they were like, no, we want James Gunn to direct Guardians 3.
Right.
Like, we don't want to do it without James Gunn. And, like, they were able to do that because it was like he was making dumb jokes back in 2009 about like gay stuff for, like, little kids or whatever it was.
Which, like, absolutely dumb, terrible.
Yeah, it's at the time it was like when you're a big Marvel director, people are gonna look through your stuff.
Yeah, like, please take some. Yeah, don't be ignorant to all of those things, you would hope, right? Not to say that how it was in 2010 is different than how it is in 2020, 21, But it definitely is like a different situation for sure. As far as what we see when we look back into these creators' social media accounts.
Right. And then back then there wasn't the whole like cancel culture. Like I know what he said was controversial, but then, you know, it's and I'm not like defending what he said, but it's just like what are we just stuff that's from back then, we're just
Well, yeah, but I think a big difference is he was making a joke. Maybe like the jokes were in poor taste, especially if you judge them from a lens from today.
Right.
But he was trying to be humorous.
I know it's different, but it's just but it's just the only other. I mean, can you guys think of any other big Marvel fire or Disney firing in the latest couple of years?
Jeremy Renner.
He was fired.
No, he wasn't officially fired.
But there were allegations against him, and people were worried that he wasn't going to be Hawkeye anymore. Because he
do you know?
abused his wife
Yeah.
Like what?
It had just sprung up right now. But so is it just kind of like up in the air right now?
I don't know. We haven't heard any news from him, honestly, since Endgame.
Right.
Really?
And I haven't really looked up until after the controversy emerged. So
yeah, and like we know that there's going to be like a Hawkeye like Disney Plus series. Hawkeye.
Well, if you want an actual like contemporary example, is Johnny Depp being fired for the bullshit with Amber Heard.
Oh my god, I can't even.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, but then didn't you guys hear that like they want to rehire him back for the Pirates thing now?
I fucking hope so.
Well, there's no other like
fucking hope
the
so.
last movie sucked as it is, and he was in it. So
the last
imagine, like not it. Okay, maybe it didn't suck, but like it wasn't like, you know what I mean. Like it wasn't like.
I feel like the last
huge
one was better than
in compare. No, but I mean like financially or attention wise, like just imagine trying to. Because the last one only had him, right?
No, the last one is the one where they brought...
Oh, they brought back Orlando Bloom?
Yeah, they brought back Orlando Bloom.
Okay, so I was thinking about the one with Blackbeard.
That's the one before that. Yeah. That's the fourth one.
So think about how much that one kind of sucked when it had only him.
Yeah.
So just imagine a movie without him at all.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
Like it's not Pirates of the Caribbean. It's fucking Johnny Depp of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So,
and it's like he's not like the hero of the series. Like he's a pirate. Like he fucking like betrays, you know, people.
Oh sure,
and looks out for
there's
himself.
no like confusion about whether or not he's dastardly or a hero. You know, it's very clear. I think it's a shame. For sure.
Yeah, and then so did Amber Heard like officially get fired from?
No,
she didn't.
No.
I thought she had.
No.
I thought she got recast. I'm pretty sure she got recast.
I don't think so, unless it happened literally today.
Hold on, I'm looking at. Bear with us, listeners.
This is the guy from the Joe Rogan podcast.
Jamie, pull it up. Yeah, I don't have a Jamie yet.
No, it's
or
just
like
so
an Ian.
frustrating because like I am personally like the biggest like champion of women, you know, and 99% of the time it is women that are the victims of these situations. And of course I was not in the room when Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were together, so I can't claim to know every intricacy of their relationship, but from everything that I've seen over many, many years, I just like, and the physical evidence as well, like she hurt him.
Yeah, like a bunch of the videos that like I saw online where like she would like be like pulling her hair up and then you see Johnny Depp like flinching and stuff.
Yeah,
like, it was just
like
crazy.
he was scared. Like he was scared of her. Yeah.
I don't know. That one is definitely one where I was just like, because you know typically you hear of like women being abused in those situations. So I feel like the fact that it's Johnny Depp, people feel less inclined to, you know,
it's you might call it an atypical situation.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to attach my name to that I don't know about that, but I guess it is. It's definitely out of the ordinary. Atypical, but it is not I don't want to attach my name to it.
Johnny Depp coming to the Atypical podcast.
Oh, dude, I'd love to have Johnny Depp on here.
We got you, bro.
I'd just be like, dude, what was it like? Was it like filming with a young Keira Knightley?
And you guys saw the Edward
Young?
Scissorhands Super Bowl ad, right?
Oh, with what's his face?
Chalamet.
With Timothy Chalamet and Winona Ryder.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, in the commercial, Winona Ryder was his mom instead of his love interest.
I've never seen Edward Scissorhands, so I don't know the story.
Okay.
Wait, is she in the original movie?
Oh.
So is that supposed to be like Edward Scissorhands' like child in the canon of that commercial then?
I don't know if he's supposed to be his child, but it's supposed to be like a...
How did that like term, like how did that birth happen then? Like
what was in the
Scissorhands
green
baby?
room?
No,
Like, what was
I
happening?
mean physical
Physical.
birth.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really have to
Like
put
if
his hands on
it,
it.
no. I mean birth. Like if that was their baby, and he's got scissor hands.
Okay, wait. So what's
Did
the
he
actual
C-section himself?
So is he born with scissors
I think he's
on his
created,
hands?
isn't he?
I
Like
don't
a
know.
creature.
So in the original story, he is created.
Like a Frankenstein's monster.
Yes. He is not birthed as Edward Scissorhands. He is like created in a pseudo laboratory, basically.
With what purpose?
Isn't he just like a mad scientist?
Yes. Like a
But
Frankenstein.
then doesn't he die?
Who?
The scientist, doesn't he die
Yes,
in the movie,
the
and that's why he
scientist.
escapes or he
Mhm.
leaves the castle or whatever?
Yeah, and then
Because he
goes
like
out
dies
into
of old
society.
age or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't. Is it a good movie? It's always been just one of those. Like I always
Yes.
hear about it, but it's just like
I don't remember. I don't remember it being bad. It was just kind of like Tim Burton shit.
I think we'll perhaps watch this after the podcast.
well, like that one. I always get that one, and what's the other one where he's also with Helena Bonham Carter?
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, I always get those confused.
Oh my god.
It's just this is what I see, Hannah.
bruh,
The
they
gray-faced Johnny Depp.
Dude, they literally came out like 30 years apart.
30?
Okay, let's
No.
see. Edward Scissorhands probably came out in what? 1990? Well, no, so probably 20.
Yeah,
Probably
so
20.
1990. So yeah,
Yeah,
Like
it was
90
Sweeney
and
Todd
then
came out in
2010.
2020.
20, 30. 20, 30.
Yeah, it was 1990 for Edward Scissorhands. And then for Sweeney Todd, or the Tim Burton version of it.
I'm going to guess like 2009.
2000.
2009.
I'm going to guess 1991
For Sweeney Todd?
for Sweeney Todd.
No,
I
Sweeney
don't
Todd
know.
came out when I was in junior high school.
Oh,
I'm
let's see.
just throwing it from just how it looks.
2007.
Sweeney Todd. There's a bunch of iterations of it. Jesus Christ. What the hell?
2007. 2006.
Is it it's a film, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just look up Sweeney Todd
I already did.
Burton.
Sweeney
All
Todd.
right, it's okay.
No,
you don't
no,
need to look
no.
at it. It's like 20 years apart, not
Yeah, I was
30.
wrong.
Sweeney Todd. Johnny
I
Depp.
already corrected. I know that
It's
it's
not
not
20.
30. It's 20.
Okay. All right. Sal, I know the answer. I was wrong. What do you say,
I said 2006.
Hannah?
I say.
She said 20 years, so that's
But,
2010.
no, well, what's your actual answer? I know that was like your...
Don't give her a cop. Don't give
You know
her
what?
an
I'll
out.
say 2007.
What? You can't just take my answer.
All right.
2008,
Final answer?
2009.
No, come on, just double down. You
Alright.
said 20 years.
All right.
It's not 20 fucking
Doesn't
years.
matter.
That's what she said.
Plus 20 years from 1990 would be 2010.
That's what I'm saying. So that's her answer.
All right. Well, Hannah, you should have doubled down because it was 2007.
No, well that's I was that was right.
Yeah. So a 17-year difference. So yeah, I will have to fucking...
So
humble
almost
pie on
half
that
of
one.
30.
Yeah. They just from, and I've never seen the movie. They just look very similar, and like,
It's just Tim Burton.
yeah, it's Tim Burton and gray faced.
What's
Johnny
the
Depp.
Gothic Squad? You know what the squad is, right?
It's him, Helena Bonham Carter, Johnny Depp.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
I don't know.
No,
Fucking,
they're
who
the
does the
squad.
soundtrack?
It's the three of
What
them.
was
Danny
Alan
Elfman.
Rickman? He was the bad guy in Sweeney
Mm-hmm.
Todd, wasn't he? He was like the judge or like the governor or some shit.
Was he?
Wasn't
I
Alan
don't,
Rickman?
I've never
Yeah,
seen.
Isn't he
these
the bad
movies.
guy?
Well, I already
And
have
he,
the page.
Yeah,
up.
he like takes Sweeney Todd's like bride.
Did Did you know Sacha Baron Cohen is in Sweeney Todd?
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know
He's like a police or like the
Yeah, Alan Rickman is Judge Turpin.
yes, the judge.
I did not know that.
And I think Sacha Baron Cohen is like a police or like a cop or like a constable or.
He's Adolfo Pirelli. Yeah, he's a supporting antagonist and rival barber to Sweeney Todd.
Rival barber.
Yes.
Oh, not a cop.
Yeah, and then and the other one, there's scissors involved in both.
Yeah. Well, there's things that cut hair.
What do you mean?
Well, because I think doesn't Sweeney Todd use a straight razor?
Yes.
To cut hair?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because he's not only cutting hair.
Oh, let's see if he's killing people.
Maybe.
That's weird. But I don't know. I digress. They just look very similar. Well, like a lot of the Tim Burton stuff I really do like. Like I like Coraline. I just prefer
like Batman 1998.
1989.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite. I like a lot of the newer stuff. Probably my favorite Batman, like live action, would probably be. I'd probably say Dark Knight Returns. I like Dark Knight Returns more than Dark Knight.
That's the wrong answer. Everyone knows that.
Bro, you're just being a stan right now.
Batfleck is the best.
Batfleck is the best, and I know Hannah disagrees with us, but Batfleck is the best old grizzled Batman.
Bitter.
Yes, he's really good at that. Old grizzled, fucking drinking and in his fucking like chateau along the river.
He took the role too seriously in his personal life.
Jesus Christ, dude. But Christian Bale. Sorry, go ahead.
Say, all I know is for Dark Knight Rises.
I
waited 3 days.
And then what'd you do?
Hold on. I waited 3 days.
Uh-huh.
And
super fan here.
I waited 3 days in line for the IMAX release. Bought tickets months in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Slept. Like I literally brought a blow up bed to sleep on the thing. We brought a tent and we brought food and then I would have to text my friends and be like, hey, can you like bring me something that I forgot at my house?
It's like fun. It's like homelessness by choice.
I feel a bit of shame there, but yes, homelessness by choice.
Well, you had a purpose. You were waiting for a movie.
Well, what was really funny was that when we were waiting at the movie theater, they never turned their lights or sounds off. So when it was about 3 a.m., 4 a.m., they would blast their lights and then like play like the movie theater.
Well, you know why that is, right?
Because they didn't want people hanging out, right?
Yeah, because they don't want the actual homeless people to sleep there.
Yeah, don't they play like opera music in front of like convenience stores?
Yeah, and 7-Eleven here in downtown Sacramento, they like blast like Beethoven.
Dude, I wonder if that's some like fucked up like Clockwork Orange, like psychological. But back to the because I really
wait, Hannah, tell them what happened after you went through this embattled process to get to see Batman in IMAX for the first time.
So basically, one of the singular like best scenes in cinema is when Alfred. Honestly, like I will stand by this to this day. One of the best scenes in cinema is when Alfred begs Bruce to set it aside because he says, "This is not what your father would have wanted."
Yeah.
Like, you're going to kill yourself.
Yeah. And he says, like, well, I've buried enough members of the Wayne family.
Exactly. That is
I've buried enough members to work properly.
And thank you. Yes, exactly.
I would definitely say it's very memorable. I mean, it's my favorite one, but it's a very memorable scene.
And after waiting 3 days to see this movie, I fell asleep. during that scene.
Hannah.
I did not see that scene.
Some dad shit right there.
I literally
Shout out, Papa.
I fell asleep.
So dad.
No, he would take us to movie. Hold on, finish your story, and we'll actually touch on that.
No, there's no end to the story. Basically, the setup is I spent 3 days waiting to see this movie, and then I get to the most emotionally fucking relevant scene of this movie that makes it better than any other Batman movie, and then I fall asleep.
Nice.
Yeah, because that really like enforces later when he seemingly dies, and then in the end when you see Alfred, like is this a spoiler? Like this is a fucking 10-year-old movie.
Spoilers for Dark Knight Rises.
Yes, forward like 8 seconds if you haven't seen it, starting now. Yeah, at the end where he sees him and like Selena Kyle in France.
He sees Kyle with him.
Yeah,
This is Kyle and Christian Bale.
Selena Kyle, Anne Hathaway.
Han
Hathaway in France, and then it's like, oh, like
Yeah, they do the little nod to each other.
But yeah, our dad used to take us to the movies,
Fall asleep.
and just sleep.
Yeah, because
Especially like Harry Potter movies, or Star Wars movies.
One of the first like movie going experiences was when I saw Goblet of Fire with me, Sal, and what's his face? Me, Sal, Diego, and my dad, and fucking it was really cool because like I'd never seen like a dragon movie or a Harry Potter like big. I'd never seen one in theaters, and I just remember like, oh, we're rushing to go to the movie theater, and then
Was this Goblet of Fire?
This was Goblet of Fire.
And he's just like snoring.
Yes. But we can't hear it because the fucking Hungarian Horntail is fucking blowing smoke all over the damn place.
We also showed up probably like 10, 15 minutes late to the movie.
I hate that you and Dad do that.
I am way better.
No, you're not.
Yes,
Bro,
I am.
You made us late to the fucking drive-in.
Okay, we were like 3 minutes late, and I was playing the movie on HBO Max in the car.
So you did the bare minimum to make it
minimum
to play the movie.
It wasn't my fault that the truck was dead.
The truck wasn't dead. It was fine.
No, my truck was dead.
No, it wasn't. It was fine.
All right.
Sal's trying to play it off like he is not late to every single fucking movie that he's ever seen in his entire life.
He is. That's why I always like. Hannah, your cup on your left side or your right side, the other one. Yeah, that one. You have it pointed out.
It's like
out.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's some DJ Khaled shit.
That's who I am. Like that's who I want to be.
You want to be like DJ Khaled?
Yeah, DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
Dude, that guy's been on a diet for like 10 years and hasn't lost a pound.
Same.
Okay, no shame. What the heck?
What
the heck?
He's
No
all about
shame.
like, oh, I got egg. Bro, if he runs on his elliptical like every day and he's eating egg whites, shouldn't he have lost weight by now?
That's because he doesn't show on like.
He's always showing his fucking.
No,
progress.
my point is he's not showing when he eats like fucking Big Macs and shit. But anyway, Hannah, I'm not late to every movie ever, so that's a lie.
No.
He's late to a lot of them, though.
I would like to say that I will be soon celebrating my 3-year anniversary with Sal.
Mm-hmm.
And one of... Did you just make a noise?
No.
And...
Don't turn your gain down, dude.
No, stop.
And one of our favorite things to do together is watch movies because I think we're very compatible when we watch movies because we both like to really talk about them, right? Like, we don't like to be silent during the movies. Like, we like to discuss them as we watch.
Right.
Right? So, Sal and I love to go see these movies, and I cannot tell you one single time that Sal has not been egregiously
That's just fake
late
news.
to a movie.
Okay, well, it's either late or some kind of, like, Oh, we're there. All right, I'm gonna go take a shit and get popcorn and a beer.
Or,
Oh my God, Silent Place. Oh, A Quiet Place. Oh my God.
Silent Place.
Silent
Is
Place,
that in the same series as The Moon?
Hannah, what was the movie we? Was it Knives Out or what did we? No. It was when we went and
Don't
saw.
even talk about Knives Out.
Hannah, what was the movie we saw? It. No, it was the Adam Sandler movie. It was Uncut Gems. Yeah, we went to see Click.
Uncut Gems.
Yeah, I remember he like spent like 10 fucking minutes getting like a beer and stuff and missed the whole. What I hate is when he.
No,
when
that's
he's,
nothing. That's nothing. Because when he and I went and saw A Quiet Place, it was one of our very first. Actually, I think it might have been our very first movie experience. No, Black Panther was our first one, but then Quiet Place after that. And it's a quiet place, all right? What's the premise of the movie, Emiliano?
It's quiet.
Why is it quiet?
Because it's a place.
Emiliano.
Well, because of the whole monsters and like if you talk,
Spoiler
then
alert.
then you get killed.
If you make a single noise.
Yeah. So then the whole point, and then in the audience, everyone's obviously not opening anything up. Yeah. Or like cracking anything
That's
open.
so interesting.
You know, if you want like your own movie experience, you should watch movies at home.
So anyway, I went to see this with Sal, and we sat down, and then he felt the need to grab some snacks. Nachos, actually, were the specific snack. So we watched A Quiet Place with him.
No, it's worse than that.
It was worse than that, dude. It was worse. It was like,
oh, there you go.
Get that crunch. Yeah, exactly.
As like this. It's like John Krasinski is like running.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what it's like to go see a movie.
What
with
I don't
him.
like that Sal does is
He'll fucking roast Sal.
He'll go like use the bathroom or whatever, and he'll come back in and be like,
What happened?
What just happened?
Yeah, I mean, I need to know.
And then like and he won't say it like during a lull, Hannah, or like a transition scene. He'll say it like during dialogue, Like fucking if it was like compared to Lord of the Rings, Sal would go out during fucking Bilbo's birthday party and come back in when Gandalf is explaining to Frodo the ring, and in the middle of that, Sal would be like, "What happened? Where's Bilbo?"
Did anything important
left?
happen? Is what I say.
No, you say what happened. You don't say important. But yeah, that is one thing I do not miss, honestly. Because typically I don't like. You guys are the only people that like I'll like talk to during the movie, unless it's like a movie I've seen a lot. Shut up, Calvin. Like if I'm watching a movie with my dad, and he'll be like, "Oh, what'd you do today?" or like, "How was school?" or whatever. But like typically with everyone else, it's like I don't talk during the movie.
This movie didn't make it, huh?
Nope. and then turns out it grossed like 300 million. And I don't know, dude. It's still like no, I don't want to talk about it here because he listens to the podcast. Yeah, I still gotta watch. What's that gangster movie?
Oh gosh, another gangster movie.
He wants to see it. I don't. Well, I kind of want to.
Goodfellas.
Dude,
Goodfellas.
how classic is this? Emiliano saying he wants to watch a gangster movie.
All right, Hannah. What Miyazaki movie we're gonna watch?
Yeah,
tonight?
cut her mic.
What, cut my mic? No, we're gonna watch a beautiful Studio Ghibli movie.
Okay, so on the other hand, gangster movies, and on the other hand, beautiful, pristine Miyazaki. Oh, master!
Yeah, let's watch Ponyo.
All right,
You're
that
shitting
sounds
on
super
mine.
rich from someone that's wearing cat ears on his head.
Who akins cat ears to Miyazaki? I bet Miyazaki hates cat ears.
He probably does.
He
You're
probably
right.
does.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. No, you're right.
I will say though, y'all are lucky Gen Zers that you don't have to fucking wait in line at the fucking movies.
Who's
what do you
the
mean? I had
Gen
to-
Zer?
me.
Wait, what?
Emiliano.
Oh, okay.
No, he's talking about you, Hannah. No, me.
What do you
Hannah,
mean?
I told you earlier, you're an old lady. All right, you're not Gen Z.
But no, he's talking to like me and my generation. That's what he means by like y'all.
Yeah, because you guys can just like reserve the exact seat you want in the theater.
Dude, I had to wait in line to go see a movie. Okay, during all the reservation stuff, I still had to wait in line to go see fucking Beauty and the Beast.
Why?
Because I don't know. I always questioned it. It's just like, oh, it was 8:30 showing. We show up at 8 and it's like, oh, here, and then like they go wait around the corner.
Well, I feel like
I don't know why they do that, but
they're getting the last wave of it, right? So Emiliano definitely got the last wave of it. Like,
Yeah, I guess you have to wait, but you don't have to like you're not like anxious because you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna get a shitty seat.
I was.
No, yeah, no, that's what I'm
What,
saying.
you didn't
like,
reserve the seat?
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like they got the last wave of like free seating.
Yeah, because this was like in Bakersfield, the only one.
Oh, well, that's
that
what it
had
was. It was fucking Bakersfield.
Yeah, because the only ones that had reserves. Yeah, I've only been exposed to reserved seating. Like it was in Mexico. I remember when we do kids, they do that over there, and I only started experiencing that at the renovated AMC theater.
Well, I think they do that now in Bakersfield.
Yeah,
even
they do
at the
it
Maya
like
and all
Edwards.
that shit.
Yeah,
like,
I almost got into a fight with some like jabroni at Edwards Cinema, like
because he took your seat.
Yeah, it was an empty theater, and I always like to sit, and like it mainly came from like Sal, and then like my ex was like, oh, I really like, because before I used to always sit in the back. Now I hate sitting in the back.
The front.
The front
in
front
yeah,
in front of the barrier.
Front back.
Front,
or front. Yeah.
Front.
Back front.
Back
front. Back and front.
No, Hannah, not like that.
Back front or front back.
Ooh, do both.
Front
Please
back.
do both.
Yeah.
Front
so
softly.
front back.
Hannah.
Carefully. Gently.
Hannah. My dad listens to
It's
this.
not that kind of podcast.
Hello, Mr. Cruz. Your sons are taking care of me.
All right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But no, so like we were watching, I don't know, because like me and this particular ex, we used to go to the movies a lot, and obviously pre-COVID, and we were seeing something. I bet it, I don't know if it was like a premiere or something,
Star
but we
Wars.
went to probably fucking, I don't know, we went to see a lot of bad and great movies.
Episode 9.
No, we didn't see episode 9 together. I saw episode 9 by myself on Christmas Eve. But no, so we went to go see whatever, and then in our favorite seats there's like this fucking jabroni and then this girl. I'm like, you're in our seats, and he's like, what? It's like, yeah, like, look, you're in my seats, can you move? He's like, oh, like he seemed really, really confused. He's like, oh, okay. And his girlfriend was the one who's being real caring about it. She's like, why do we have to move? And it's like, well, I don't know. And I was just like, when he said I don't know, I almost wanted to blow up. But at the time, this ex like really, really, really hated if I blew up. So I was just like, oh, whatever, they moved. I don't have to argue for them to move. They already did it, so it had no basis.
I love getting into altercations in the theater.
Why?
It's just more of a joke, but the last time I got into an altercation was when I saw Uncut Gems with Natalie and Natalie. Hannah's friends, my friends. Hannah's ex-roommates. But I was on my phone.
Oh, I also hate that you do that.
Well, I mean, I wasn't like fucking around on it. I'm sure I was like messaging somebody or looking something up. Like I don't know, like
Messaging who?
one of my many mistresses, I'm sure.
But no, with like, if I had it my way, like I would implement like a strict etiquette movie theater policy where like you get like a certain amount of like phones, or unless you have to notify if like you have an ongoing thing, you have to shut the fuck up. You can only look at your phone a certain amount, and if you don't, you get fucking kicked out.
You get like the robots like open the trap door and you'd get murdered.
No, not murdered. You just it takes you on a slide and it just exits you to the parking lot.
Well, so this happened. I was on my phone and then the guy
Hold that thought.
came up and then he was like, "Get off your phone." And like I was in the wrong, but like it doesn't matter.
An usher or another guy?
No, a dude.
Oh, then fuck that guy.
A dude, yeah. Well, like, exactly. I would just tell, like, whatever. Like, and he's like, "Get the fuck off your phone." Or he didn't say "get the fuck," but he was like, he was kind of threatening about it.
But he wasn't like, okay, how would you have reacted if he was like, hey, can you like please get off your phone?
I would have been like, "Oh, sure." But he was like,
He was aggro.
yeah, he was aggro. I mean, I was in the wrong, but then he was aggro. So then, like, whenever that happens, I'm just gonna meet that with like more than like force than what I received.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, or what? Which is one of my favorite lines to say to people.
It really stumps people.
And then he kind of like it's like tripped for a second, and then he was like, "Oh well, then meet me in the parking lot."
And you were like, "Let's go."
No, I was like, I just turned around because it's like, no, I'm not gonna leave to go meet you in the parking lot.
I'm trying to watch this movie.
Yeah.
But what were you about to say, Hannah?
Well, Sal and I have so many stories about when we would go to the movie theaters, but I was wondering if it would be interesting at all to tell our viewers about the Midsommar experience, because I think that is a very unique experience that perhaps most viewers would not have.
Yeah, let's tell the viewers through audio what that was like.
What was that like? Give me the version. What?
So no, I was just joking about like listeners versus viewers.
Oh, okay.
Listeners. Yeah.
I was like, oh, never
No,
mind.
No, because he said viewers. This is not a video podcast.
Sorry.
Blame Kyle for that, dude.
For saying viewers. Oh, he does say that.
He does say that, and he doesn't want to do a video thing.
Is it because he's like he doesn't want people to see how skinny he is?
No, he doesn't want. No, dude. I'm sure he could get like a bunch more Tinder fucking bitches if it was a video. Cause he's skinny and he has like fucking. He's in good shape, but no, he's just like likes to stay like. He likes to have a certain level of anonymity. And
Maybe you should fire him.
No, I couldn't do that. He's my best friend, dude. Unless it it would have to be very, very excruciating circumstances, which I do not see any happening in the future.
Kyle, you hear that? You better fucking get on camera, bro.
Nah, you're fine.
Conversations
dude.
are
You're
happening.
fine, dude. He's just how Sal is, a fucking asshole.
We love Kyle.
Yeah, he's great.
Kyle.
But
I just want to see Kyle's face. Is all I'm saying.
You fucking met him. You've been on the show with him.
I'm just saying I want to see him on video.
Well, this podcast is gonna have to get real popular for that to happen.
Maybe it can't get popular without video.
Well, then that's a fucking what's it called?
Conundrum. Anyway,
Yeah.
Hannah,
Catch-22.
go on and tell.
What's a Midsommar
tell
story?
The viewers.
Okay, well, so many of you will probably be familiar with the movie Midsommar with Florence Pugh as the lead. It's by
Ari Aster. Adrian Brody.
Yeah. No,
because you're about to say Adrian.
It was the sequel
No, I
to
was
the
saying Audrey,
sequel
like
to The
Ari
Pianist.
Aster. Midsommar. And
It is in Europe, like the Pianist,
Yes.
It is in Europe, like The Pianist.
and it does have to do with a cult.
Do you know who directed The Pianist?
Was it?
It was
Florence
Polanski.
It was Roman
Polanski. It was Polanski. Fucking hell, it was Polanski.
He loves penists.
Oh God!
Oh,
All right.
God.
But okay, so yes, Midsommar. Haven't seen it
Anyway,
yet.
So super attracted to this movie because it is a cult film, right? Like it's a cult film. So Sal and I went to this film with a few friends on the opening weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Back when opening weekends were a thing for movies. And we sat in the front row.
The back front row or the front?
No,
It was
no,
like
no,
the third row.
It was like in the front section.
The neck crink section.
Yeah. And this film, maybe some of you have seen it and like you understand like the disturbing elements to it. Otherwise, it's a very like slow building. You eventually have those deep chills coming down your back, and there's a lot of visual gore
Right.
to it and all these things. And So Sal and I were watching this movie and we were about 20 minutes in, maybe 30 minutes in. And we start hearing this woman.
Oh, I remember this story. Was she like right next to you guys?
It's now an ASMR breathing podcast.
I'm like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's fine. I think I'm like, so we're watching this film and it's like quite unsettling, and then we start hearing this breathing, but we think that the breathing is like part of the movie. Like it's
You
like,
thought it was part of the soundtrack?
oh yeah, no, we're like, oh, this is super normal.
I didn't notice the breathing.
I was like, oh, this is just like as per what would be in the movie. But the breathing continues.
Right.
You know? And then suddenly we start hearing it come a little bit louder behind us. And I turn and I see this woman. I see this woman descending the staircase of the movie theater. And she's holding what looks like a stack of books tied in a bunch of medical tube wiring.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
So she's walking towards us, wearing these things. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then she comes up right behind Sal. She walks up right behind Sal, and then she starts saying, he's an ugly bitch. He said,
Why are you implying that this was about me?
No. No. Baby, this is like right behind you. And she was saying, he's an ugly, expletive. Like, she was just like screaming expletives.
You can cuss in the show. It's fine.
I don't want to like say exactly what she said because it was really, 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 really nasty.
Do you want to bleep it?
No, it's okay. I'm just going to say bleep. But basically, she was sitting right behind me and my boyfriend, and she was like cursing all this crap. And we're like, what? And then I started crying because I thought I was going to die. Fight or flight? Neither.
Jeez.
Neither. Just,
there's a third choice?
Yeah, the third choice is just crumple into yourself, I guess. And then she walked out of the auditorium. And then the owner of the auditorium, like the manager, came in, and then he came and checked on like all of us. He was like, "Are you guys okay? Like, what did she say? Like, blah blah blah." And then what did Pasha say?
You guys were with
okay.
Pasha?
No, hold on. So it's so funny. I never noticed any of this breathing. I was just watching the fucking
no,
movie.
baby, the breathing was literally like.
I know. Hold on. This is the Sal point of view now. No, but hold on. So I didn't notice any. I was just watching the movie. Keep in mind, I didn't like the movie that much. I was just like, all right, cool. Yeah, blood and guts in daylight. Revolutionary. But I just look over, and then Hannah, like, sharply looks back and has this, like, look of, like, terror. She looks like she's, like, about to cry. She's like... And I'm like, what? And then I look back and there's this little crazy cracked out lady.
Not like I was about to cry, like I was about to fucking die. Like I thought I was going to die.
And then this lady was like, I heard her say like, "Oh, you're a naughty girl, aren't you?" And then I was like, what? And then she just stood there with like, and this lady had like a look of anguish on her face. And then Hannah just like looks like she's like, yeah, crying. Like Hannah thinks Hannah is about to die, basically. And then she just walks out. And then I was like, okay. And then Hannah's like freaking out. And then Lena's like having to like massage Hannah and like pet her and shit. While Hannah's freaking out.
And Pasha's just sitting there looking confused.
No, Pasha was in the bathroom.
Oh.
And when his Pasha was walking back from the bathroom, he said that he saw this like crazy chick like talking to herself in the hallway of the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And then he comes back, he just plops on his seat like nothing. And then later he's like, oh yeah, I saw this crazy
lady outside.
Anyway, so basically it was like a 4D experience, is what I say.
Woof.
Well, another funny story. It's not mine. It's Super Megas. They do a podcast and a Let's Play series. Sal knows how much of a fan I am of them. They went and
come on the podcast, bros.
That'd be my dream, dude. I'd love to have them on the podcast.
Will literally suck your dick.
No, shut the fuck up.
Cup
You know
your
who
balls.
listens to the show? I'm gonna have to bleep that, dude.
He doesn't actually listen to every episode.
Yes, he
all the way
does.
through.
He listens on YouTube, but yeah, he does. But anyways,
Milano will cup your balls.
shut the fuck up. Which one, Matt or Ryan?
The chunky one.
Ryan. He's my favorite. But no, so they said that they saw it at the Galleria in Glendale, and they saw it in a theater where it had like a big hanging chandelier, and it was during an earthquake. So during the beginning where that booming soundtrack is happening, I've never seen the movie, but this is the way they described it. They start to feel like it moving, and they're like, what are people stomping to the beat, or what's going on? And then the chandelier starts moving.
Oh, God.
And they're like underground. It's like one of those where you have to like go down a flight of stairs to do it. So like they were just saying that people were looking around all confused, and they were like, oh, do we leave, do we go? Like it was just a thing of confusion during the beginning of Midsummer, and that they came, and that like an usher came in and was like, oh, we're gonna stop the movie, and then like they were
Wait, this was during Midsommar as well?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a cursed movie.
The fact that anyone made it out of that movie theater alive.
I didn't really think much of it, but you remember my friend that I was talking about, Angela, in Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
It's this friend I made through Halo on Xbox. She works at an AMC theater, and she's like, oh, I love those kinds of movies. And because she works in the theater, she gets to keep the posters after the movies are over. So she just said she has just like a whole collection of these like nice movie theater sized posters.
Yeah, she needs to spend $40 on a fucking 80-inch by 40-inch frame for him.
Bro, I bet it's in Alabama. You could probably get one for like fucking $6.
Nah, dude.
We can go to the local Walmart. But yeah, so I'd never really had a quote unquote scary or anything like a fucking weird experience at a theater. I've just had annoying and
I had a scary experience at a theater.
When you lost your phone?
No. When did I lose my phone?
You didn't lose your phone and someone stole it at a movie theater?
No.
When you were like 16?
No.
The cops had to go find it?
No, that was at a hookah bar.
Oh.
Lounge. No, my scary experience was when we saw Knives Out.
When you guys saw Knives Out?
No, when you and I and Dad saw Knives Out.
What was the scary experience there?
My bowels.
Oh, what?
My bowels emptied themselves without my permission.
Oh, I did not know this.
What?
You didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you?
No.
Bro,
This is okay, baby.
when we saw Knives Out after we went to see the fish place in LA,
You shit your pants?
We saw Knives Out at like, it was
Beverly Hills.
No, it wasn't Beverly Hills. It was off the 405. It was the Howard Hughes. It was the Hughes Center or whatever it's called.
I went to go see it at Beverly Hills.
And then my like stomach was a brewing, but I was like, dude, I can't miss any part of this movie. Like every single. And what's funny is I did end up missing a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my stomach was a brewing, and I was like, oh crap. Exactly. And I was like, I can't wait any longer. So I start a mad shuffle towards the bathroom. And then just like mid stride.
Can you give us like a demonstration of what that mad shuffle looks like?
No.
He's probably like,
yeah, and then mid stride, it just, yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman's character from Along Came Polly.
no.
Well,
But I imagine what happened.
he's like, oh, dude, a Chardon. So that's what happened.
Yeah, you did fucking. Of course, you weren't gonna tell us.
And so what I basically had to do is I just had to like leave my underwear in the bathroom.
You didn't throw it away or flush it.
You can't flush it. It's gonna clog. It's gonna clog the pipes, man.
You didn't fucking throw it away, dude.
Well, I don't remember I threw it away or if I just hit it, but
Fucking, I've had to clean up like shit-ridden bathrooms. It fucking sucks.
I still think that my boyfriend is super hot, by the way.
You need to learn bowel control, Hannah. Get some fucking diapers, bro.
No, you know what it is freaking Mariscos Nayarit needs to learn freaking salmonella control, clearly.
Jesus Christ. But no,
Shout out.
Dude, that's a good-ass fish, though.
It is, but I don't know what else could have caused that. That's never happened to me in my life.
It's... I don't think I have any funny sharding story. I don't think I have one. Last time it happened, I was probably like 5 or 6.
I will have to say the only like strong times that I've sharded have been either at work or at the movie theater.
Jesus Christ. No, I don't think I'm trying to think. No, I don't have one. I remember in first grade, this girl like peed her pants like in front of the entire classroom while she was like presenting something. And then like it's a very distinct memory because I did not understand female anatomy yet. So I just clearly remember sitting and then like she's like holding the back of her jeans and then it's wet and I was like, why is the back wet? Because I didn't get it yet, and I was just like, and then it was just really curious and I probably asked this fucker and he was probably like, oh yeah, they girls don't have a dick, stupid, or something like that.
I don't know.
But
I'm sure I didn't say that.
You would have been you probably would have. Well, you were 12. Yeah, you probably would have said that. But anyways, yeah, that's I don't have any.
I never asked for this.
I never asked.
I never asked to be an older brother.
I didn't ask to be a younger brother, so here we are.
Something similar happened to me. A girl peed in my chair during junior high school.
What? On purpose?
Because I guess she laughed too hard and then like squirted out some pee.
Were you sitting in the chair when this happened?
No, I was like, it was during
bench or
passing
something?
period.
Oh.
And then I just showed up and there's like a little bit of water on my chair. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because she was sitting in my chair to talk to her friend who sat behind me.
Yeah.
But the weird thing is like they made me feel like the weirdo. Because they were like laughing about it.
Well, because the girl was probably like, oh, I don't want them to know it was me. I want to
Yeah.
pass it along to this guy.
Oh, that's not fair at all.
Well, no, it's not that it was like passed on to me, but I was like, what's wrong with my chair? And they're like, eh.
And they didn't say anything?
No.
How'd you find out? Did you smell your hand?
Later they told me.
Oh, I peed it.
I think it was Emily Pizzo.
Do you want me to
Emily
bleep any of
Rizzo. No, I don't give a fuck. They don't
Wait,
listen
Miss
to this
Rizzo's
shit.
daughter?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Dude, fuck Miss Rizzo. I hope you're listening. I hated your stupid band program.
Yeah, she was not like the nicest teacher.
No, dude, after him, they basically got, imagine just like a Walmart version of Elton John. That was our next music teacher.
Was
this
he
guy
dope?
was dope. He was like openly flamboyant and like we all perceived that as just like fun. He was
like, wow, he's so nice.
he's so nice to us. And he likes, and he let us watch the Muppets Christmas Carol in class.
And he tells us that we're cute.
We didn't do that. No, but that guy was awesome. And you know what in retrospect, I mean, he did have a sing queen for the Christmas pageant. So.
He probably wanted it.
This guy was like, that guy was cool.
What do you mean? No,
What do you mean he wanted it?
Like, isn't that like your dream as like a gay icon to sing Queen?
Yeah.
For your, that's what I'm saying. He probably wanted.
But no, that guy was dope. I wish I remembered his name. But yeah, he was.
That's like an honor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean by want it.
And yeah, but that guy was and thank God fucking Miss Riza wasn't there. I think last time I saw her was at I think yours or Diego's. I think your graduation.
I thought you told me you saw her at like Target or something.
No, I thought I did.
But yeah, it was her daughter, I think, that peed, and she was talking to Avery Sanford. They're all nice chicks. It was just, white girls in junior high school.
Yeah, I didn't have because I went to private junior high, so I'm trying to think of any like anything like that might have happened. No, I got my nickname on my first day,
which is Emil.
No, it was No Reason. So
baby.
No. There's no. So it's like the first week, and I was the new kid. All the kids already knew each other because they'd been through middle school their entire lives, or private school. And I hid this like kid that I kind of knew's binder, and the teacher's like, "Okay, who hid his binder?" And I was like, "I did." She's like,
"Wait, why did you hide his binder?"
No reason.
I'll tell you right now.
No reason.
Okay.
And she's like, "What?" And I said, "No reason." And then fucking all the guys start
legendary nickname.
All the guys start laughing, and I was like, "Yeah, it's No Reason."
It's like a prison yard nickname,
Yeah.
That's my caveman story.
It's like holes, yeah. It's like
and
vomit or whatever that guy's name, puke bag.
No, barf bag.
Barf bag.
Hey, yo, barf bag. But no, that was so it wasn't like morbid, like it was just like. But yeah, that's how I got my nickname there. And then my other nickname, I also got it in middle school, which is E-Dog, because the fucking teacher called me that. He's like, because I was in like the pre-algebra class, and we were doing the math, and it was a pretty small class with like my dumb friends and I in it. And he's like, "All right, E-Dog, what's the question of this?" And my friends start fucking laughing. It's like, "Oh, what's up, E-Dog?" I didn't fucking ask for this shit. That teacher ended up losing half of his finger in an air compression machine trying to fill up a fucking football.
Rip.
Yeah.
I think either my 4th or 5th grade teacher called me Sally.
On purpose?
Yeah.
What?
But I didn't care.
It should have been like.
So I was like, I was a gender neutral icon in elementary school.
That's fine, but like, did you express yourself that way? Like,
no. Like he was like, "What's up, Sally?" Like, I don't know.
Was he an old dude?
Yeah, he was like old dude from Montana.
I wonder if he was doing like, because the only reason I can think
like
of
Italians.
is people, yeah, they call Salvatore Tessio in The Godfather, the stupid gangster movie, Hannah. They call him Sally. It's like, "Oh, tell Sally to get over here," but it's not like, "Oh, this Sally, come here, give me a kiss." It's not gay.
I feel
it's just
like from the perspective of a teacher, though, like a teacher like teaching a elementary school student, like, fuck you. Honestly,
I don't know. He like gave me a Fig Newton, which I never tried before.
Yeah, we didn't have. Yeah, Mexicans don't know what Fig Newton.
I don't know. I didn't have any animosity, Hannah.
I think he was probably just an old dude who's like.
He was an old dude from Montana.
Well, if you got the Fig Newton, then.
And he was like, "You want a Fig Newton?" And I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, that's.
He's like, "You've never had one?" And I'm like, "No."
Well, yeah, like Sally is like, it could be, but it's like if someone calls me like Emily, there's no way that's a fucking like old like.
If they called you Emmy.
Emmy, I've heard that one. I've heard Emil. Fucking Maria loves to call me Emilio. Fucking but no, I think Sally it's an older like nickname for like Salvatore and the Italian names.
Well, if I
his name was Mr. Sword.
What were you saying, Hannah?
No, go ahead.
No, I mean, I don't call him that, but if I were to call him Sally, it would just be purely from love.
Right.
So.
Emma calls me Sally sometimes. Like,
well, I'm jealous.
Well, I don't really know if I have any like I call like you guys some stuff, like my favorite nickname or my nickname that is like supposed to be like mean that I used to be afraid to call Hannah that. I don't like. I do it now more so.
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop. But it's like it's funny because like I also have a big head, but because I'm tall, it like equates or it's equivalent.
So you're saying that my head is not equivalent to my
No.
That's why you're a hunko.
That's why you're
a Funko Pop.
No, it's true. I have such a freaking huge head. I had to ask for...
No, you didn't ask.
I had to ask for an extra large graduation cap.
You did
I
not.
was so... Hold on, babe. This is how you can tell that we're in a relationship. I was so embarrassed to go ask my school.
Wait, high school or college?
College. Davis.
University.
I'm talking about fucking UC Davis.
She didn't. Well, she didn't know that was an option.
Is that funny, Amelia? Are you laughing a lot? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's laughing a lot. He hasn't stopped laughing. He's still laughing. He's still like continuously laughing.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway, I got my graduation cap and it didn't fit on my head because I guess I have a very large school, but I was very scared, I guess.
Well, you didn't know that they had a bigger size.
I also did not
You were
know.
like, oh, I'll just put hairpins.
Yeah, I was like, all right, we'll just go with it. But then Sal was like, oh no, they have larger caps.
Yeah, I was like, me and Reed had to ask for an XL cap.
Yeah, I don't say the name, but at my high school.
All right, sorry guys, we just had to cut something out because I am I'm a bad guest.
Yes, horrible.
But anyway, at Emiliano's school.
No, yeah, the caps were too big, so like they fit me and my like knucklehead buddies, but like the girls with like tiny heads and like everyone else, it was just baggy.
That sounds really nice.
It was nice for me. So I was like, oh, it fits.
Can't relate.
No, what was funny at my graduation was we came up from, it was at the Rabobank, or what's now the fucking the Mechanics Bank Arena. So it's very like an auditorium, so like it comes down when like you're seating, and we came out from like a green room that was embedded into the stage, so girls had to walk down a slope in heels. In the practice like round we did, where we also got yelled at for a high school prank that only involved like 3 people out of our class, we all got a fucking talking to for some reason. Yeah, like a bunch of the girls would tumbled.
I broke my heels during my high school graduation. It's fine. Like, is that normal?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know, but from what I witnessed, yeah, it seems to be something involving heels is just not the way to go. But yeah, we got fucking because me and my did you guys ever do like senior pranks or anything like that?
I wasn't cool enough to be involved in a senior prank.
So this is a legend. I can't confirm that this is true or not, but from what I've heard, so I went to high school in Orange County.
Say the name.
You don't have to.
So I went to high school in Orange County, and we had our rival school, which was closer to the beach than we were, because we were both we were very close to the ocean.
Yeah.
So the rumor is that we put a dolphin found on the beach in the pool of our rivals.
And wait.
There's no way that can be true.
No. Well, I hope it wasn't, because it means that thing died.
Well, no.
I would think that like biologists from like the Long Beach Aquarium would have like gone and grabbed the dolphin.
So this is terrible, and this was like a couple of years before I went to high school at this particular place, but this was like maybe 3 or 4 years before then. And they found a dolphin that had washed up on the beach, and the dolphin was the mascot of our rival high school.
Right.
And so then they put the carcass of the dead dolphin, definitely not a live one that had washed up.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, yeah, you put a saltwater creature in like high chlorinated water. That's fucking terrible.
Unfortunately, in the area that I live, it's quite common to see dead ocean life,
the
like
name,
wash
Hannah?
up. I'm not going to say the name, but it's very common for dead ocean life to wash up. And for some reason, idiots at my high school several years previous thought that it would be cute to throw that in the pool
Right. Yeah.
of
Well,
my rivals.
if it's a
Yeah.
carcass, then I think it's more believable, however morbid it may be. But with mine, so what happened, me and my dumb friends, we wanted to do two things. We wanted to get either a bag of those, like, oh, it grows in water animal creatures. Just get like a big bag of them and throw them in the school pool. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, just like the little spongy
Yeah, but
guys
we wanted
that
to
would
get,
like
like-
expand.
Yeah,
and then,
we wanted to
like,
get like a bunch of them.
Ooh, so then they did like expand all
Yeah.
over the pool and just like fill it up.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Or we wanted to do, this was mine because I was on the swim team. We wanted to. You're gonna.
What?
We wanted. We want to get tampons and put them in like Kool-Aid, and then throw them in the pool.
Honestly, that's fine. Like, honestly, that's fine. That's funny.
But and then the one we really, really want to do is we were gonna get a mattress, and throw it in the deep end of the pool.
That's a classic, right?
Which would
That's a
have
classic
been,
one.
which would have been fucking. I don't even know. They would have had to drain the pool to get it out of there because it would have weighed like.
Well, they probably would have to bring in like divers to like
Yeah.
push it out. Yeah.
But what ended up happening is, and I won't, is so we had this teacher who was very, very Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
And what some of my, I knew one of them. I'm not going to say any names, of course, but so he was very like, oh, the whole sex thing, or whatever. They got a bunch of condoms and they filled them with conditioner and they taped them to his classroom door.
That actually happened.
Yes, that
Oh
happened.
my
That's not a legend that I
That
know who
actually
did
happened.
it. Yes. And it was like nice, but then like the teacher like hella freaked out.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then we all got a talking to on the fucking graduation practice. It was like, oh, you know what one of you does that's the image of, or that's the image of, you know, us. You know, fucking that's our image. So, you know, just think next time that it's not just what you do, it's, you know, us.
That's all of you guys.
And it's
Yeah.
just like, dude, at the time I didn't know who did it. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Then I asked my friend. I was like, hey, what happened? She's like, oh, fucking this person did it. And they claim
Oh, they
knew-
ratted. They ratted?
No. She was kind of like involved with the popular kids. She wasn't a popular kid, but like she knew who did it. But yeah, so that was, but we never really did one ourselves because at the time we had a lot of run-ins with like the dean and stuff. So we were just like, yeah, let's just end this thing clean and cut. Like, let's just get the fuck out of here. That was like the whole basis of like, we just wanted to like leave.
Graduate and get
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable for sure.
So Sal, you've been watching The Big Short way too much because fucking, you've been watching The Big Short and fucking, what's the other movie called? The Wolf of Wall Street too much, and been on Reddit, and all that culminated and rubbed off on me.
I just want some fun coupons.
Fun coupons with the people's crypto.
Yeah.
So this at the time this will be released, this will have already been long ago. Well, not long ago. A couple, like around Super Bowl time. Hannah, we're recording. Hannah,
We're
we're
recording.
recording. What's up? Yeah.
Do you want to pass her the mic?
It's long enough.
Do we need to restart this bit?
No, it's fine. It's already. It was a too good joke. It was genuine. Sorry, Hannah had a very public bathroom break.
Sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet.
You know, you remember Fred Burger from Billy and Mandy? Fred Burger.
Burger.
You don't wash your hands. No, I'm good.
Smell them.
No. Hannah, I believe you. But no, Hannah, we were talking about Sal's fucking frenzy with Dogecoin.
Well, it didn't start with Dogecoin. It started with GameStop.
Started with GameStop.
And I woke up one morning and I was like, what the fuck is this GameStop shit? And I was like, damn, I didn't get in on time because I thought 120 was going to be the peak.
Yeah.
And then the next day it just kept going up. So I bought at 350.
What'd you sell at?
I haven't sold.
You're holding? What's it at?
50.
It's at 50?
Yeah, it's at 50.
So then, did you sell? And
Say that again, Hannah.
so then, did you sell? And then you saw that it was going up?
No, we're talking about GameStop.
Yeah, so you saw that GameStop was going up.
I haven't sold. I kept it.
He's holding.
And then you sold it,
No.
and it was going down.
She's making
She's
Then-
making the joke
joke
about
to
the
the
video.
video.
Anyway, so
then-
all right, cut her mic. No, but the GameStop, yeah. So that I was up at some point, like I think,
But you
it
got
went up
greedy.
to like 400. Yeah, but then once they stopped allowing trading on GameStop because Robinhood's a bunch of snakes.
Mhm. Well,
Doge,
don't say that. They might sponsor me later.
Doge was going up.
Okay.
So I started buying. I bought some at I bought actually $15 worth of Dogecoin like a month ago when it was at like 0.004.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought some more at like 2 cents, and I bought some more at 4 cents, and then I bought some more at like 8 cents. And I had a like average purchase price of like 5 cents. And at some point it was at 8 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And I was up like $1,200.
Right.
But I just kept holding it because it was supposed to go to the moon, you know?
Yeah, but it took a NASA Explorer route.
Dive, yeah. Then it was at like 3.8.
Yeah. What's it at right now? Actually?
And then, but then it went back up to like 7 cents.
This has consumed our lives. Like, last weekend, my boys, the Chiefs, were playing in Super Bowl. And Sal and all the dudes that were hanging out for the Super Bowl were, like, not caring at all about the emotional
Nah, dude, we don't give a fuck about the Chiefs.
travesty that I was going through. But instead, they were all focused on the 0.001 increases.
But like, so you had Aditi who doesn't care for football.
Mm-hmm.
You had Natalie who doesn't care for football.
Mm-hmm.
You had John who doesn't care about
doesn't.
football.
Mm-hmm.
Me who was shitting on the Chiefs.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
then
Scott, who was shitting on the Chiefs
and,
Yeah.
and caring about
and caring about
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Fucking Manushka, who was just like you and already sick of all this fucking Dogecoin shit and just having to keep hearing about it. And I'm sure, and I don't even think she doesn't even strike me as a football fan.
Nope.
Fucking Luis, who was right there with Sal talking about this fucking Dogecoin shit. So like the only person involved in the football game,
Was
Hannah,
me.
well, and me, but you didn't like
But you were
my
shitting
side.
on the Chiefs.
Well, no, because you were just a Brady stan.
I was in a
Like, that
Brady
wa-
stan.
Yeah. Oh, don't even. You were a full Brady stan during the Super Bowl.
No.
Yes.
No, because I was like, "What's going on with the Chiefs?" I've fucking seen all this. I wasn't talking. I was just like, "Where's all the? Where's all this gone?"
No. Leading into it, you were like,
I said, "Yeah, I'm rooting for him." I wasn't like, "Oh my god, Tom Brady, let me fucking suck
You're
your
like-
dick and lick your fucking toes." I was just like,
that's
"Yeah,
basically
I'm rooting
what
for
it
him."
was. You were like, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
Man. So we gotta root for the GOAT. Mm-hmm.
Hannah, you're just sad because the GOAT is no longer fucking Patrick Mahomes.
What do you mean the
Mahomes
GOAT
was
is no?
never the
He was
GOAT.
never the GOAT, dude.
That's the way. That's not from how I hear you.
GOAT
and
is
other
greatest of
fucking-
all time. He's only got one ring. You can't be a GOAT.
He's not the GOAT yet. He is the rival. He is the up and coming.
No, Tom Brady won his first and second Super Bowls, and he didn't have a 10-figure salary.
Yeah, you know how old Patrick Mahomes was when Brady won his first Super Bowl?
It's like 9 years old or
Less.
something. It's like 7.
Less.
It's like 4.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
You just got, the old man wiped the floor with this boy.
Yeah, and Hannah didn't like that.
No. Okay. Are we turning this into a Super Bowl like podcast.
Anyway, yeah,
'cause-
Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Don't troll Hannah about the Super Bowl.
I'm not trolling. We were having
'cause we could spend
we were
like a
having
fucking
conversation.
5 hour. Yeah.
Well, we've already talked about this
Mhm.
throughout the week. But yeah, what?
So yeah, I mean, we're just trying to take Doge to the moon. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's at like 5.3.
Dogecoin to $1,
It's not gonna get. It's at fucking 5.3 right now.
bro. Bitcoin used to be like $2.
Bitcoin. Wait, what's a Bitcoin now? Like $34,000.
$47,000.
Yeah, no. It's Dogecoin, dude. It's a fucking cryptocurrency based on a meme of a dog that died like 10 years
The
ago.
people's crypto.
It's a funny joke.
Well, you bought some.
Yes, and I wish I hadn't.
Really?
Fucking, I've already lost like $15 on this shit.
It's gonna go back up.
I've,
It did already. I sold before because I panic sold when it went up to
but
5
it peaked
cents.
right before the Super Bowl.
Dude, it's gonna go back up again.
Dude,
Too many people know
fucking
about
Musk
it.
is telling everyone to sell.
He's
Is
telling
he
the
really?
whales. He's telling
Yes.
the whales to sell.
He's telling whales.
Yeah,
like
the
the
wha-
country.
No,
of
whales. Like because 5% of Dogecoin owners own 95% of Dogecoin.
Oh.
So he's saying the concentration is too much for it to be a legitimate cryptocurrency.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Did you hear that fucking Mark Cuban bought some?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking good.
Fucking, it hasn't done good. It's fucking declining.
Bro, if you got paper hands, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta hold. Diamond hands, baby.
All right, dude.
Anyway, mark my words. Dogecoin. To the moon, baby.
All right.
Anyway, so real quick. Fuck Robinhood.
They might sponsor me later. Shut the fuck up.
All right. But seriously, that's fucked up what they did.
It was pretty fucked up, but still, like, that's why I don't talk shit. Like, I almost caught myself talking shit about Loot Crate, and I was like, wait, no.
Wait, Lou. Yeah, why would you ever that would be the one place like them and what?
Them
Sherry's
Sherry's
berries.
Sherry's Bears. Zip.
Me undies.
Me undies.
Me
Me undies. Me undies.
Zip.
That's Bill Burr does that on his podcast.
Got it.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I got caught up into the frenzy for sure. I shouldn't have sold earlier because that was a 5 cent average cost. Now I'm at like a 7-something cent average cost for $1,000. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna like stress too much about it right now. It's just funny money.
Funny money.
This is why he's paying for a Valentine's dinner, I guess.
Well, no. I haven't made it yet. I've lost like a total of $1,000 on GameStop, AMC, Nokia, Doge.
Why did you invest in Nokia?
Because that was also supposed to go up because of a squeeze.
How'd that go?
Well, I'm down. It's
Exactly.
only $30. AMC and GameStop are the worst. Down like $550 on GameStop. Down like $150 on AMC. So yeah,
Yeah.
basically like shit happens, you know. But we fucked those hedge funds.
Didn't they get bailed out by the federal government though?
Well, they always do, but you know.
For a while there, they
What
had
do
their
you
tail
think
between their
about
legs.
Dogecoin, Emiliano? You bought.
I bought. Yes. I wish I hadn't. I should listen to Hannah.
It's just $100.
Yeah, but I still lose money.
You don't lose.
What do you mean?
You don't lose until you sell.
I already lost, and I haven't even sold.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't lose. You don't lose until you sell. Like because, it's just you've already invested the money in, right? But like it could go back up.
It could. That's a big could. Like this whole like I hate when they do this shit. It's like, oh, if you bought Amazon in fucking 1995.
What like the Motley Fool, like ads?
Yeah, it's
like
just
we recommended Amazon back in 2003.
Yeah. It's like, what are you gonna hold for 20 fucking years? Plus, what? I'm sure back then, what could you even use to buy an Amazon stock? You'd have had to go through some fucking shady
Well,
Wall
you'd
Street
probably
shit.
use like Fidelity or
Or you'd have to call a call center or something like that.
Yeah.
To any lady viewers out there, dating a gambler is dangerous.
It's not gambling if you win, Hannah.
You gotta know when to hold 'em.
Know
when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away.
All right, there. I
Know
don't want any
when to
copyright
run.
stricken.
You had to count.
Stop.
He's dead, dude. Who's gonna copyright strike you?
It's not him I'm worried about. It's the companies
Universal
that have they have
Music Group.
bots that go through and listen to like the shittiest parts of the internet for that kind of stuff because they're just begging for the chance to take down someone's shit.
Damn.
That's why I keep it under 9 seconds.
All right.
All right, but yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Emiliano, for giving me a platform.
Yeah.
Everyone buy Doge.
Don't buy Doge.
Hold.
No.
We're gonna take it to the moon. We're all
No.
gonna be rich.
Just buy some stuff on Amazon.
Buy Emiliano. When's
Buy a nice Funko Pop.
When's the Atypicals merch coming out?
When we get more viewers.
All right. So view the podcast.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Tell
It definitely does
everyone.
help.
Tell everyone you know to view the podcast.
I do.
No, I'm telling the
Oh.
viewers, as Colin and Hannah call them,
Tell listeners.
to spread it large and wide.
All right, well, I'm very tired and it's late. So with that, I'm signing off. Now you can say see you.
See ya.
Later.